16 years of not being able to solve the problem, 3 years you should solve the problem. To me, it doesn't work right. So I'm not a party of discontinue, try again. I'm a party of there should be structural formation that starts from the beginning. So if you need to do anything, you have to grassrootsly start it. You understand? Yes, and know what the reason are for we not having stable lights. Fix it. Know what the reasons are for we not being able to get good medical care. Those basic things are the things we need to even resolve. I was 12.
Oh, sorry, 12.
12 or 13, sir. I think we were 13. I used to think it's 12.
Oh,
So 12, 13 children.
13, and all of you grew up under
The same house in Air Force Base, Keja here.
How was growing up?
Fantastic, very dramatic growing up because a lot of, like now I'm dramatic, I'm wearing eyeglass, I did sleep, so I don't want to see my eye. When I watch baby with this, yeah, they go, you understand? But it's more like, it's a very competitive upbringing, because this one's trying to make sure you're smart, this one is trying to make sure he comes first in class, this one is trying to make sure you grow competition, it helps you form right. Maybe that's why I'm a bit of a hustler in my life, because I'm always at a goal. This is what I want to reach and meet and get. That's it. There's no rumor now. I worked in the bank for up to like 9 months or so. You understand? But I was occupying space that was not my own. So I'm a theater artist.
You studied theater arts in school?
Yeah, creative art. So what was I doing in the bank in the first place? So I just said, I better go where I belong, normal.
Okay, yeah. So then you met AY and
yeah, so I met AY in uni. Okay. So I've met him before when I was an undergraduate. So it was more like my what you call it, my school
father.
Mentor, yeah, father and coach and all that. So after leaving the bank, he was the first person to go to, because he was living in Lagos at that time. Because he was living in Warri. After his time, he relocated to Lagos. So I've always lived in Lagos from '86 till today. So I'm a Lagos boy. Like when you say KD, I'm a Lagos boy. Now we get this time. I'm sorry that they complain, but I'm reading about the routine. I'm about my personal craft, and they are very good comedians. Kofi and Omo Baba, they've been there for a long time, and so maybe to them the intellectual property should stay with them. But you see, the work has gone dynamic, so it's not about what routine you have or who is coming to steal what. I try to say my jokes on point, on the spot, so that I don't have to. You understand? Sometimes a comedian might be in a tight corner and the only thing you remember is your joke. So it's not that time he wants to give you kudos or give you, oh, this joke I want to say. Yeah, the job is like, it's a fire kick on gig. So as the thing hold you for belly, you let shit catch you for somewhere now. You want to explain say that person shit. No, nah. You just do what you need to do, and if you remember, fine. It's good to reference. You understand, like you do like theory or like a project in school. You make reference to where you got your sources or all that. But in comedy, it's a stand-go stuff, and sometimes, except you plan to use the joke. So if you know you have planned to use Kofi's joke or Honorable Pa's joke, before you say it, you say, this is just what I'll give you now. This guy isn't talking, but I like him. So yeah, this is how it goes. But to me, it's not original. So it's good to be original, but everybody cannot be original. You can't say because of that they should not be comedians. Well, the internet has done good for everybody. I don't know about the harm. The harm is, like I said, we're in dynamic society. At that time, even in America or in the UK, Instagram started for everybody at the same time. It's only fortunate that they had it first shoot because the products they their side. If you click in or Google Instagram, probably will show you an American company running it. Or so they had first hand knowledge. It's like people if they buy Benz for Nigeria. Not be say Benz no the other place, but now them be first. You understand? So did the Benz serve them right? They pack up, you understand? But I think it's done more good because it created more jobs for people. A lot of people that would have been very idle, they are doing bloggers like the Linda and Co. You understand? And Tunde Ednut was a comedian, but now he's eating money from and he has forgotten music and blogging. Sorry, and comedy. So he's making more money. So social media or probably online has created more jobs for a lot, although it has brought in more trolls. You understand? A lot of people that have no idea want to talk and do it. So it's an opportunity. The same way comedians go and bash or lash people. If you are saying something that there's no iota of truth in what you're saying, then it's being evil. But if you're saying something and it's truth, there's truth in it, then everybody should go and hide because you're a social commentator and you should either comment saying what is truthful or constructively say if you remember to. It's to have passion for the art first of all, because if you could get frustrated while doing your craft and you want to leave it. I was frustrated as a banker because it wasn't my space, you understand? So I had to, but even in my frustration as an entertainer, I still could go through it, you understand? Because it is something I already know and it's something I love to do. So I only just want to be better and improve and grow. That's it. You understand me? So you must understand and be passionate about what it is that comedy is or entertainment is. If it's music, if it's being a show promoter, if it's a stage manager, if it's a lights guy, if it's an event packaging personnel, whatever it is you want to do in the entire space for entertainment, you must accept that, okay, this is what I want to do and this is how I want to go about it, because not being able to discover or agree with yourself is going to push you to doing the OJ things of the exact job. So you must agree. Then you now have to now study it, on that work, you understand, learn the process. So it does, yes, so it doesn't look like, oh, you just come, you don't want, you need to learn it. It's something you need to learn, it's something you need to know. With the way things are in the country, obviously I'm not, because there's no much light. There should be more light. We should have everything come to us. You get me?
Okay.
But it doesn't come that way, because I think structurally we have a problem as a country. That's why we need to find a balance, because even before Buhari became president, Nigeria had this problem. You understand? I'm not going to say Jonathan was the fault. Before Jonathan too, we had the problem. So there was PDP before there was APC. So 16 years of not being able to solve the problem, 3 years you should solve the problem. To me, it doesn't work right. So I'm not a party of discontinue, try again. I'm a party of there should be structural formation that starts from the beginning. So if you need to do anything, you have to grassrootsly start it. You understand? Yes, and know what the reason are for we not having stable lights. Fix it. Know what the reasons are for we not being able to get good medical care. Those basic things are the things we need to even resolve before we're looking for skyscrapers, before we're trying to be a global economy. If people are healthy, if people are able to find food to eat, and because there are basic things in place, then we won't be having too many vices affecting. We'll get vices from the poor, we'll have from the rich. So like, it's a messed up situation, but then everybody just gets sense. I tell you. Basically, first things I'll do is get rid of all the criminals and get rid of them very well.
Very well. What does that mean?
I either put them all in prison or kill them. That's the Ghana standard because the fact that they are still around is going to affect this. That's why we're suffering in the country. A man could have a good intention as president, but you have too many mitigating factors in the system draining that. You understand? I wouldn't say Jonathan was a very terrible man, but he had too many terrible people. Yeah, I wouldn't say Buhari is a terrible man, but he had too many terrible people. You understand? If a minister in a system owns everything that Desani owns in a particular system, it's terrible. You understand? So if people are jumping parties in a country, I'll make sure it's a just if it's going to be a two-party system, let it be a two-party. You are in a party, you cannot leave. Die there. If yes, because that's the core problem we have. Then I'll make sure the National Assembly, because I know I won't be able to do that as president, but it's a tough battle. The National Assembly, I feel, is more of a problem we have in Nigeria than the executive, because if you have laws to pass and you're not living your law life as an example, then what example or point, what law are you passing to favor us? The laws I've noticed that you guys pass are favoring you guys more, and the people that are trying to lobby and pay you guys to get the laws passed. You understand me? We are talking and complaining about how the girl child is being raped. Every day we read stories of how elderly men sleep with 2-year-old girls, 6-year-old, 1-year-old. I don't want to imagine myself to be a father to one of any of all these girls, but we already have fathers living with that reality, not an imagination. What is being done? Tomorrow you catch a guy, tomorrow is let out. You get me? So there should be more stringent measures to punishment for a lot. There are a lot of things to do. See, fixing Nigeria in 4 years is very hard. It's very hard because Nigeria has been destabilized probably from 1960. That's it.
So 4 years or 8 years is not enough?
8 years might be enough, but I would go by my way of first taking out all the bad eggs. If you do it, you are going to be lashed back, that you are going to be shouted, because to be frank, the criminals are the big men. So my brother, I beg, leave Nigeria. I'm gonna guess. Instagram is the same thing. Go Facebook. Anywhere you go, just check it. I'm everywhere. My Snapchat, Ushbebe. You probably know everything I'm doing. Where are they? Where they go? Lately, I've been trying to take my time. Election prayer. Many of these people don't know where they. Before they dash me money, I don't want douche, right? So basically, that's it.